What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Pastor D back at it with another video. Hey, let's get into it.
Walk it like I talk it, yeah, I walk it. Yeah. Flowers never grow without some water.
Today, I want you to live in the reality of this truth that I'm about to give you. It's already in you. So oftentimes in life, we have become too reliant upon other people. So much so that if people don't do it, if they don't show up, if they don't help, we don't move. But the thing I love so much about God is that God will put you in certain experiences in life to show you just what's on the inside of you, to show you that that very thing you was waiting all them years for somebody else to do, that you could have done it yourself already. In John chapter 5, there's an interesting story, right? It's about a man who's been at this pool for 38 years. And the reason why he's there is because around this pool, you have so many sick people, lame people, so many blind people, right? And whatever else their condition may be. And so one day Jesus walks by this pool and he notices the man, right? But not only did he notice him, what I found interesting is that Jesus noticed the man and then he also noticed his condition. And then he proceeds to ask him this question: do you want to get well? The man doesn't say, yes, I want to get well. He says, yes, but there is no one here to help me. What's the problem with that? Well, I'm glad you asked. The problem is that he's waiting for somebody else to help him get into this pool when he already has the power to do it himself. And so instead of accepting his excuses, Jesus challenges him. And so he tells him three things to do, right? He says, get up, pick up your pallet or pick up your bed and walk. And right after Jesus tells him that, it says the man immediately gets up and he picked up his pallet and he walked. I bet he was like, so you mean to tell me all this time, all I had to do was get up and take a step? Yes. And it's the same thing that God is saying to you today. If you just simply get up and move, you're going to get your healing and your breakthrough. But the problem with a lot of us is the same issue that this man had for 38 years before this moment Jesus comes and gives him the deliverance that he needs, is that we're too married to our condition. We're too married and connected to our brokenness, our dysfunction, our illness, our sickness. We're too connected to it that we don't want to let it go. Side note, oftentimes in life, we're trying to push people into places that they're not necessarily ready to be in, right? The best thing that you can do for anybody, give them a word of encouragement, plant a seed, pray for them, but give them the space in the room to want to get it and to go after their healing and their deliverance themselves. And another thing that was interesting about this story is that it talked about how at a particular time in a particular season, how God would send the angel to stir up the water in the pool, that whoever was the first one to get down into that pool was the one that got the healing and the deliverance. Another thing that he told Jesus was that every time I try to get up and go, someone else hurries up and comes in front of me and steps down into the pool before I can get in there. Well, they probably see that you're struggling with the decision to make up your mind to get into that pool. So they said, look, hey, if you ain't gonna get into it, I'm definitely about to get into it because I'm ready for my healing and for my deliverance. So what this lets us know is that you got to be hungry and desperate enough. So much to the point that ain't nothing and ain't nobody standing in your way from getting exactly what you need. So when you reach that place of enough is enough, you'll notice that there's no more excuses, but there's action instead. So stop waiting on people and be confident enough in the power that you possess to do that very thing that God has already put in you to do. The only help you need outside of yourself is God. So again, it's already in you. God is just waiting on you to realize it. So I'll leave you with this, as Jesus left the man with this: get up, pick up your bed, and walk. I want to say I appreciate y'all for tapping in and watch this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you turn on the post notifications so you can know anytime that I post a video. But until next time, God bless.
Wisdom is for free, but yet it's overpriced. And I never seen success happen overnight.